Hello, my dear students. Hi, I am Vipin Mishra and I welcome you all on IMS GATE Academy. As the GATE exam is inching closer and closer day by day, and this is the last week, so I know that you are revising all the subjects, you are revising all the formulas very carefully, and you are practicing the important PYQs as well. So, here in this video, I am going to tell you what are the important topics of each and every subject that you should definitely see before appearing into the real exam. Okay, so let's get started with the very first subject, which is network analysis. So network analysis, when it comes to network analysis, this is the favorite one of each and every student. The average weightage is around 8 marks, and what you should see, you should prepare questions related to network theorem, specifically the maximum power transfer theorem and network and Thevenin's theorem. All condition related to maximum power transfer theorem. You can prepare PYQs for reference. Okay. Then series and parallel resonance. So what are the important topics? Calculation of tank frequency and quality factors are the important topics in series and parallel resonance. Then one question you will definitely see is from transient analysis. In IN paper also, this was the part of the exam. So you will definitely see one question related to transient in ECN electrical exam as well. Two-port network, the correlation between the different parameters, okay, and how to find the parameters of different circuit, those are very important topics. Three-phase fundamental, important for electrical, not for EC. So measurement of power and correlation between the line and phase quantity, that you can prepare from it. You can take a reference of PYQs. Okay, so many PYQs has already been the part from this particular topic. There is a huge probability you will get the same questions back in the upcoming exam. Then when it comes to signal, so the important topics are, if we talk about properties of signal, important topics are periodic signals. So to find out the periodicity of continuous and discrete time signal, and whether they are periodic or aperiodic, you have to check that. Questions like that you may see. Questions related to energy and power signal, okay, whether shifting, scaling, reversal is affecting energy and power, that's what you have to practice. Question related to classification of system, okay. So for that, what you can see, what you can do, you can just take a reference of other all the PYQs that has been the part of GATE exam. You will see the same question back in the exam as well. There is a huge probability, and the reference that you will get from PYQ will definitely help you in solving question related to this particular topic. Impulse response, question related to impulse signals, okay, convolution property and graphical convolution, important, okay. Then when it comes to continuous time Fourier analysis, so prepare the symmetricity condition of trigonometric Fourier series and complex exponential coefficient, the properties of it, okay. If suppose the coefficient is given and you have been asked to calculate the power, then how to do that? Like that questions you have to prepare. Fourier transform of a sample signal. If a sample kt is given, what will be the Fourier transform of this signal? So it is a rectangular pulse in the frequency domain. You should know that. It is very, very important. Properties related to differentiation, integration and Parseval's theorem. If suppose energy is being asked, or if suppose integral of xt square is there, or integral of x omega square is there, then you have to use Parseval's theorem. So this is very, very important. Properties of Laplace transform and jet transform. Laplace and jet transform of some basic function you have to prepare. Then ROCs and conditional ROCs with conditions like stability, instability or causal or non-causal, okay. So this is what you have to prepare. Integration, differentiation properties are very important both in Laplace and jet transform. Question related to sampling theorem of normal signal or use of Fourier transform. If suppose I multiply the signal with cos omega t, or if suppose I have written something exponential before xt, then how to find the sampling frequency of that particular signal? You can take reference of PYQs. So many PYQs are there related to that. Same question might be repeated in the upcoming exam, has a huge probability, okay. Then DTFT and DFT. So just prepare all the properties of DTFT and DFT. This is a newly added topic for electrical students, so they might see a very easy question from that. And EC student, you are very well prepared for that. We know that, okay. So DTFT and DFT. Then control system. So time domain specification, all the formulas related to time domain specification, steady state error, transient time peak overshoot, all those time domain specification, the formulas of them, steady state error, just prepare all the formulas and practice PYQs if you can, okay. RH criteria will definitely give you a question. So different conditions of RH criteria, you can just practice those. Root locus, then Bode plot. So if suppose Bode plot is given and you have to find the transfer function, like that question you may prepare. Nyquist criteria, some Nyquist plot is given, you have to judge whether it is stable or not, or finding poles and zeros, like that question you may get from Nyquist criteria as well. Questions related to MR and omega R. Then compensator, recognizing the lead and lag compensator and finding the phase shift. This is also very important. State space analysis, an easy topic. So you can get to calculate the transfer function, state transition matrix, or the controllability, observability finding related questions you may see in the exam. Okay. Then when it comes to digital, average weightage is around 7 to 8 marks. Important topics are number system conversion, Boolean function and K-map, logic gate, okay, specifically XOR and XNOR gate. Then we have combinational circuits. So MUX are very important for electrical student, and for EC student all these topics are very important. Just have a look on them. Counters, they will give a gate question in both the papers, in EC and electrical. So counters are very important. Prepare them as well as you can. Okay. A by D and D by A converter. So finding resolution and all those kind of thing. Then when it comes to power electronics, which is a very important topic for electrical students. Okay. So what you have to prepare in power electronics, average weightage is around 11 marks, 10 to 11 marks. Last year it has given only 6 marks of questions, but this year it will be having a weightage around 10 to 11 marks. Okay. So what are the important topics? From power semiconductor devices, just prepare switch realization of each and every switch and their parallel and series combination of switches. Switches applications, okay. BJT switching calculation for an ideal case, okay. We can use a direct formula, and if suppose it is not an ideal characteristic, how to calculate switching losses, practice those. Then when it comes to DC to DC converter, this is very important this year. It will give you 2 questions, okay. So practice all the formulas related to V naught, VL average, del V naught, IL average, del IL, switch current, diode current, source current, and very important is the critical inductance, okay. Then when it comes to rectifiers, just see the formulas of single phase, 3-phase full wave rectifier, single phase semi converter, all the possible cases. And the very important topic which will give you question this year is effect of source inductance, okay. Then when it comes to inverter, just see the Fourier series analysis of single phase VSI and CSI. But the important topics are Fourier analysis of single pulse width modulation scheme, okay, and what should be the pulse width to eliminate a particular harmonic. Then sinusoidal pulse width modulation, calculation of fundamental voltage or RMS fundamental voltage relating the modulation index. This is a very important topic. 3 PYQs have been already the part of GATE exam. You can take a reference of those. There is a huge probability that you will see the same question back in the exam. When it comes to power system, important topics are power flow through the transmission line and the calculating the type of compensation, specifically series and shunt capacitor and shunt reactor compensation are very important. So when to use those and how to do the calculation, just practice those. Ferranti effect and its compensation, okay. So the question related to calculating the receiving end voltage if the line is open end and you know the sending end voltage and the length of line. So this is very important. Yes, 2 important topics that will definitely give you a GATE questions are load frequency control and economic load dispatch, okay. What you can do, you can just take a reference of PYQs and you will get the same question back in the exam as well. Load frequency control. So all the cases of Y bus, okay, calculation of Y bus, calculation of transmission line, calculation of sparsity, size of Jacobian matrix calculation, okay. These are very important topic. Do revise them before actually appearing in the exam. Performance parameters of line, so classification of transmission line, equivalent pi network of long transmission line, calculation of GMR or self GMD in case of horizontal, triangular or rectangular configuration, insulator cable and distribution. You can see the PYQs related to them only, don't need to just rush into that particular chapter. Then power system stability, this is very important. Critical clearing angle or critical clearing time will give you definitely a question. Inertia constant and angular acceleration will give you definitely a GATE question, and you should be very careful while the calculation, whether it is mechanical or electrical, degree or radian, okay. Then relay application and circuit breaker. So you should know what type of relay you have to use in one particular application, and when it comes to circuit breaker, the questions related to the switching resistance, okay, R equals to half under root L by C. So that expression you should know. and that is more than sufficient. Then when it comes to transformers in electrical machines, so electrical machine has a weightage around 9 to 10 marks. Okay, when it comes to transformer, losses and efficiency is a very important topic. It has given question in IN exam. It will definitely give a question in electrical exam as well. Auto transformer, okay, auto transformer KVA calculation related numericals. When it comes to 3-phase or single phase induction motor, torque relations are very important. V by F method is very important, and equivalent circuit is very important. Calculation of current from equivalent circuit. You can take a reference of PYQs, or you can only prepare the PYQs that has been the part. This is how you can prepare in this last week. When it comes to DC machine, what you can do, you can prepare the numericals on different configuration of machine, speed control numerical, or last 10-year PYQs only you can see. Those will be only 10 to 11 questions, and you can go and appear in the exam. When it comes to synchronous machine, voltage regulation or EMF method, salient pole machine and its phasor diagram, calculation of E and del from salient pole machine phasor diagram, effect of varying field excitation, that is V curve, and effect of varying load. Okay, so you may get a reasoning type of question related to them, and of course last 5-year PYQs of synchronous machine are very important. Okay. Now when it comes to analog electronics, average weightage will be around 7 to 8 marks. Important topics are diode and Zener diode circuits, MOSFET and BJT characteristic you can see, small signal analysis, so calculation of input and output impedance, voltage and current gain, and BJT biasing circuit is very important. So all the configuration you should practice of applying KVL and KCL in all the configurations. Okay. Then feedback amplifier, so basic calculation related to the feedback gain is very important, and identifying the type of feedback, series, shunt series, like that. Okay. Operational amplifier, one of the most important topic for any GATE aspirant. It will give you at least 2 questions in the exam. Important topics are, you can prepare all the basic circuit, how to apply KCL and KVL, and then application of op-amps like CMIT trigger, multi-vibrator and oscillator, and most important is the active filter, identifying the filters. Okay. So this is what is important in analog. When it comes to EMFT, okay, a nightmare for every student. So if you are from electrical, you can only focus on surface integral, line integral, okay, and calculation of capacitance and inductance, Faraday's law and Ampere's law. Okay. If you have prepared all these topics, just do revise all the formulas and PYQs. If you are not in good touch, just see this one, surface integral, line integral, capacitance, inductance, Faraday's law and Ampere's law, and you can take reference of PYQs. Huge probability is there that the PYQs will get repeated. Okay, same kind of questions you will get. If you are EC student, then you have to focus on these chapters: electromagnetic wave propagation, transmission line, and waveguide. Okay, so you only have to focus on these chapters. So in electromagnetic wave propagation, propagation conditions in conductor and dielectric, different conditions and formulas you have to prepare. Wave polarization is very important, Poynting vector is very important, and you can take a reference of PYQs. Okay. Transmission line is specifically input impedance matching and input impedance and its matching, specifically the case of quarter wave transformer. Okay. You may take a reference of PYQs. Then when it comes to waveguide, important topic is analyzing different transmission mode, identifying them, calculation of frequency, and you can take reference of PYQ. So for EC student, what you can do, don't waste your time in all these in this last week. Prepare, just revise electromagnetic wave propagation, transmission line, and waveguide. The weightage is around 8 to 9 marks, out of which 6 to 7 marks will come only from these 3 chapters. And if you are able to do that, you have done the trick. Okay. If you are very well prepared of antenna, you can go through with antenna, otherwise you can leave antenna right now. And if you want to revise it, radiation of power density, radiation power intensity, directive gain, capture area, and few PYQs, recent PYQs you can see, otherwise leave antenna. These 3 chapters are enough. Okay. So this is what you have to follow in EMFT. When it comes to measurement, error analysis, all the formulas, just practice them. You can take reference of PYQs. PMMC instrument measure average value, MI instrument measures RMS value you should know that, and that is sufficient. 2 wattmeter method, calculation of power factor and power from 2 wattmeter method. You will get to see a question in electrical exam. Okay, this subject is for electrical student. And of course bridges. So bridge balancing condition, there were 2 questions related to bridge balancing condition in IN exam. So this is very important. Bridge balancing condition and identifying the type of bridge. For example, how to measure mutual if suppose we have to measure mutual conductance in mutual inductance, sorry, which bridge we have to use, like that question you have to prepare. Okay, CRO and Q meter, if you wish you can see, otherwise you can leave. Then when it comes to analog communication, so guys you have to prepare, EC student, you only have to prepare the formulas related to these topic. Okay, just don't go into the depth of each in these topics. You only have to prepare formulas of these topic in this last week. Okay, so all the important topics are listed here. You can take a reference and you can prepare the formulas of these. Then digital communication and information theory topics I have listed here, like pulse code modulation, delta modulation, ASK, FSK, PSK, QPSK, and information theory, entropy, Hamming code, okay, channel capacity. So just prepare all the formulas related to these topics right now in this last week. Okay. Now last subject is EDC. So in EDC important topics are from semiconductors, intrinsic, extrinsic, and transport mechanism. So just prepare the formulas. You can take reference of PYQs. When it comes to MOSFET, drain current calculation and current mirror circuits are very important. Then surface potential of MOS capacitor. So just prepare these topics. From PN junction you can revise built-in potential, electric field intensity, depletion width formulas in this last week. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Just make sure that you are already in touch with all these topics. If you are not, still 2-3 days are there, you can have a touch with these topics and you can take the reference of PYQs. Okay, so guys, you have done all the hard work. Now this is the time where you only have to believe in yourself and definitely the success will be yours. There are 65 questions in the exam and you don't have to do all of them. Just if suppose you are not able to do any question, just skip it, move ahead, don't lose confidence, stay cool, calm and composed in the exam. And definitely it's an aptitude test that you have built all along in your preparation journey, and when the time will come, it will be reflected back as well. So just make sure that you are in good preparation of all these topics. Okay, if you haven't revised, just go through them and make sure that all these topics and their formulas are done by you. Okay, so this is all that I wanted to share with you. Best wishes from my side and from IMS GATE Academy. Best of luck for the exam.